Yesterday, when the stay-at-home order was issued, I was instructed to shop only for essentials. Today, champagne is essential because today is the release date of my book, a book I spent 2.5 years of my life compiling and promoting to booksellers, 22 of whom signed me up to do events in their stores. Events that were all canceled in the past week. A haggard-looking manager wearing a Hawaiian shirt walks the line outside the entrance to Trader Joe's. Recognizing me, a regular, he stops to ask what I'm here for so he can check on availability for me. My response is unapologetic. "Do you have good champagne?" I asked, "because it's essential that I drink good champagne tonight." The younger woman in line behind me snort-laughs. I turn to her. "Thanks," she says. "You just made my day." Champagne is essential, I explain. How else am I supposed to celebrate the release date of my first book during a pandemic? She asks me the name of my book, and I tell her. Fury, Women's Lived Experiences During the Trump Era. She nods and returns to her phone. I shift my focus to the string quartet of 4 red-haired children busking next to the shopping carts. I appreciate their tender rendition of Sheep May Safely Graze, and am reminded of my first wedding, when my bridesmaids walked down the aisle in front of me to this Bach standard. I also wonder why the dad, who watches over the spare change in the cello case, is allowing his sheep to expose themselves to germs. Could it be that this is how the family is getting through these hard times? Or maybe he's an exploitive parent? Or perhaps there's nothing for me or the dad to worry about because, as our president insists, this whole thing is just one giant hoax. My thoughts continue to bob and weave and eventually land on my own child, a son who lives outside of hard-hit Seattle and whom I'd planned to check in on during my book tour. I worry about him because he is cognitively impaired, resulting in his sometimes not registering illness. "Is this it?" the woman behind me asks. I turn around and she's holding up her phone with a picture of my book on the screen. I tell her yes. "Wanted to make sure before I purchased 2 copies, one for me and one for my mom."